Hey y'all, welcome back to Heart of Hamilton County.
I'm Liz,
I'm Garen.
and this is where Hamilton County comes to tell their stories.
Yep, and today we've got a special guest in the studio with us, Candace Stroud, who's president of the Miss Hamilton County Dove Festival Pageant Organization. So that's very exciting.
It is exciting. It's a lot. I should have gotten a shorter name.
That's okay.
The things you think of after you've done it and filed the paperwork,
Yeah,
right? That's,
exactly.
That's
Exactly.
all right.
And that's one that's near and dear to our heart because we have a couple girls that have done it
We
before.
are excited.
Lots of
So
fun.
welcome.
Absolutely.
So let's just let you introduce yourself
Okay.
and your role.
Sure.
So,
So I'm Candace Stroud. I am the president of the Miss Hamilton County Dove Festival Pageant Organization. I have been the volunteer director for over 20 years, and then this
wow.
year it's always been a dream of mine, and I just never put it into action, but I did the whole process and paperwork to form an actual organization so that we can hopefully someday become a nonprofit as well and really pour back into our community that has given so much to those of us that were raised here, but also continues to give to our kiddos. And so, like I said, I'm the president. Callie Ramirez is on the board with me as well, Kendall Stroud, and Mary Owen. So us
Wow.
four,
pretty dynamic group there.
we have a good group. I'm super excited. It's been a good couple months of getting it all mapped out. But yeah, we're super excited.
Great. So you said 20 years or more?
She's not old enough. She's not old enough for it to be 20
thanks.
years, right?
Well,
That's what you were supposed to say here.
Sorry. So how did you get started? What keeps you going? I mean,
Sure.
that's...
So my mom made me do pageants
Oh, yeah.
growing up, and I'm so glad she did because I was a very shy child, very introverted. My family calls me the nerd of the group, but I just, didn't want to step outside my bubble. So I grew up doing it every single year. It was something I was so excited about to do every year. I wasn't very athletic, so I didn't really get to look forward to being really good in sports. So I loved the pageant. And then obviously finally, after who knows how many years, won it in 95, 96, somewhere around in there. That's aging me. And got to represent my community. And then after that, I just always wanted to be a part of it and help it grow. And we had some years in there where participation slacked off and it was almost even going away, and I just did not want that to happen because I knew how important it was to me. And so I just thought, all right, well, you're gonna jump in and do it. So I did, and no turning back, no looking back, and it's been so much fun. It is a lot of work every year, but I call it my girl time every year because I just have my son Maddox, and so it's like my super girly, just everything glitter and pink and shiny dresses, and you see the little girls that are so excited to do it every year, and they'll see you in the weeks leading up and they tell you about their dress and how they've been practicing, and it's been a part of my life, I think, since I was born, just about. So
We're super excited about it. Actually, today our daughter is getting her dress altered by his mom.
Yeah, my mom was
We
doing
had to
that.
do the shoes.
nice. Yeah.
But it is, it's what she would have called when she was little, sparky.
It is very sparky.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
You know
it.
sparkly, right?
Yes,
But yes. But
sparky,
she
yeah.
called it sparky, and she has always been very girly,
Very girly
right?
girl. Lots of
Which she
glitter.
is a twin, right? And so I don't know if I told you this story, but a while back when Anna and Kate were both in it that year, Kate's a twin with Clara, and Clara was adamant that she pick out her outfit that day. So she showed up with black jeans with holes in them, a furry black jacket, and black shiny
She was very rock and
combat
roll.
boots.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, they're gorgeous and dressed up, and I am going to go this other opposite direction. But we're very excited because I didn't grow up as a pageant girl. I went to one practice once and I got shy, and my mom was like, all right, you don't have to do it. And I look back now and the things that I do now with the speaking and all of that, and I'm like, that would have really So
I was
mean,
born with glitter in my veins. I was not born with the confidence to go with it. And I mean, again, I thank my mom all the time because I could not speak in front of people. I could not be confident in conversations with my peers had I not just spent so many years doing it. So,
well, so let's talk Dove Fest 2026.
Yeah.
Because this goes along with Dove Fest. You
Yeah.
want to tell us like about the program and how it fits with Dove Festival?
The pageant always kicks off Dove Fest. It's the weekend before because we want to crown a new court so that they can represent and be active and at all of the events for the upcoming Dove Fest. So we will crown the new court August 29th, and then the following Saturday, Labor Day weekend, will be Dove Fest. And we'll have the parade and the rodeo, and the Queens will host the Diaper Dash, which has become a hit in recent years.
Okay.
For tiny little tots on the courthouse lawn, they'll race, and the Queens actually medal them, almost like a little mini Olympics. And so there's just a lot of family-friendly events that weekend. The whole town turns out. People that, were raised here come back and just celebrate the history of Dove Fest. But yeah, the pageant will kick it off, and we will have a new queen in court, and they will be very busy Dove Fest weekend.
Oh. So our current queen, who will be handing it off, is one of our previous interns, Emery McElroy, right? So here at Copper Garden and Big Red Brand. So we're excited to.
She's
see,
been amazing.
yeah,
She's a good one. She's a really good one.
The crown is my
It's
favorite.
massive.
It is
I actually thought it might be fun if we saw what you looked like
yeah.
for the rest of the.
Well,
What do y'all think?
I do
You
like
think
to feel pretty.
I mean, he
Yeah,
was
there you
It
go.
pretty.
fits.
It
It
fits, yeah.
goes.
I can own it. I can own
It's
it.
shiny.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's say I'm signing up for the festival pageant. So when's my deadline? I think it's coming up
Yeah,
soon
so
on the 31st.
this
if I'm
Friday
correct.
is
Yeah,
the
okay.
early entry, the 31st. So
Okay.
this Friday is early entry. You save money. It's $40 to enter. I need an entry packet, I need a contestant photo, and I need your $40 by Friday if you want to get in on the $40 entry fee. If not, 2 weeks after that is August 14th, and that is the final deadline. I cannot take any after that because we have to start the planning and getting ready, and it gets really hectic.
Yeah.
So
All right.
cut off certainly August 14th.
Okay, so let's say we got some girls and some families out there that are on the fence, not deciding if they should or shouldn't. I know
Yeah.
there's a lot of stage fright that goes on too. So what should they be thinking about right now?
So I always try to teach the girls and emulate for them. It is all about confidence and being able to walk that stage and be so proud of who you are. So your parents have invested so much in you, raising you, helping you grow up, teaching you all the important things. Walk that stage as if you are just walking in front of your parents, and you just want them to see the beautiful child that you are. They know that you are, you know that you are, and don't think about all the people in the crowd. Just block them out. We have fun. We'll have a rehearsal the weekend before. We're gonna have crown cookies and all the
nice.
girly things. And then that day, I always, again, boy mom, but I'm like, make it just be so much fun, like your princess day, and you get up and you come to your interview with the judges, and then you go home and you get all shiny and glittery and ready to go for the stage, and just have fun. If you have fun, you can't lose. Like, you're going to get something from it. And I know there are parents who, I'm not going to enter my child in a beauty pageant. I will say, our pageant is not called the beauty pageant. It has always been Miss Hamilton County Dove Festival pageant because it is a scholarship pageant.
Okay.
And there's so many things that we emphasize way more than the physical beauty scores, on their score sheet. So your interview, it's just as important as your on stage modeling and stuff. So just be you. I tell be you and be confident. Like your parents are so proud of you. If kids knew how proud we are of our kids, they would walk that stage with all the confidence in the world. But,
Absolutely. So what are the various groups or divisions, age groups that they can participate in?
Sure. So we start newborn. You could literally be a day old and be in the pageant. That's never happened yet. But so newborn all the way up to age 18. There's 8 divisions. We try to keep them as close together as we can, but sometimes they're in the middle. It gets real hard because you'll have like 7, 8, and 9-year-olds, or 10, 11, and 12. So some of that gets hard, but we do have 8 divisions. There's a division for everyone. You have to live in or attend school in Hamilton County. That's the only residence requirement. I do have out-of-towners asked to be in it all the time, and I'm like, I can't really do that because it's the Miss Hamilton County Dove Festival pageant. So we celebrate our youth here and our girls here, and there's a division for everyone.
Great. So what's the biggest misconception that you think you've come across when it comes to pageants like this? I mean, I know that there's a lot of misconceptions.
There's a lot. People always say I would never parade my child on a stage to get a score. And I get that. I totally get that.
To each their own.
To each their own. I get where they're coming from. I think the misconception is that our pageant is truly scoring the girls on their physical beauty and that the prettiest girl is the winner. I never teach that to the girls. I never explain it in that manner. We have personal interviews for a reason, right? Those judges want to know your personality. They want to know what makes you you. They want to know what drives you. They want to know, especially for the older girls, what are the things that you're passionate about? What do you want to do with your life? So, again, biggest misconception, it's not a beauty pageant. It is a scholarship pageant, and those teach so many important life lessons.
Wonderful.
And if you have not attended one of those pageants,
just come visit it.
It is definitely worth going to, because it's absolutely wonderful to see the older girls, developing into, really women, and the confidence that they have. But the most adorable thing is, honestly, the little ones when they go to answer their questions, and it's.
You never know what they're
don't
going
know.
to say.
It is great. So anybody that needs some entertainment for that. What night is that?
That is August 29th.
Okay.
So 6 p.m. August 29th at Chandler Craig Auditorium at Hamilton High School. It's open to the public, $5 to enter.
I did put it in the calendar already, so everyone knows that I did put it in the calendar. I was just making sure you all knew when it was, right? So I think that you have some sponsors.
We do.
Right? Do you want to give them a shout out?
In this inaugural year of our organization, I've been blown away by the sponsorship. So in years past, we basically did this with the chamber. And so one of the local banks was always the title sponsor. And then all of the money we made was funneled back to the chamber. And so one of the reasons I wanted to do the organization as well was so that we can start giving back to our community in other ways. And really teaching our youth about that, how important it is to hold this event, because these are the things that the community is going to get out of it, and I just think community service and taking care of our community is so important. But the sponsors this year have blown me away. Our future is so bright because we are so deeply supported. So Extra Co Banks is the title sponsor once again. And then we have Melanie J Financial and Focused Care. They are our pageant legacy sponsors. So I did some different levels just to make it fun and exciting. And then we have Pecan Creek Outfitters and Landon and Brianna Bullard, our crown sponsors. And we have Big Red Brand, sash sponsor. So we have a good core group that is just people who some of them grew up doing the pageant. Some of them are just pageant fans. Some just know how much we pour into the event, and they want to be a part of what it teaches the girls in our community. So I think all of them, like I said, it has blown me away. I knew we could have Extra Coast support. I knew Mary and I had talked, but the other businesses that have joined forces this year, we have a very bright future, and we're going to be able to do some really cool events and give back.
Nice.
So
So, what are the other like events that you guys do
Yeah.
once they get crowned?
Yeah,
right?
so they
besides the diaper dash, I know
Post the
there's
diaper
other
dash.
things. Yeah, there's other things.
So they'll be
right?
present at Dove Fest. We'll be in the parade. They will be introduced at the rodeo. We will host the diaper dash Saturday morning around 11 on the courthouse lawn. But then after that, we really start. And my goal has always been try to have an event a month that the girls can do. Not that they have to do, but that if they want to participate, they can. So September is pretty busy with Dove Fest. October, the Queen and some of the older girls typically help the chamber pass out candy at Halloween on the square.
Fun.
Thanksgiving is, if you ask all the girls over the years, that's probably their favorite event. But we host our annual holiday canned food drive. And it blows the girls away seeing how many people in our community have the biggest hearts and are so generous. And we host it at Berkshire Brothers every year, and we collect canned goods for United Care in preparation of Thanksgiving and Christmas. Hands down, the girls learn so much about giving back, and it is so sweet to watch. Christmas, I want to start partnering with Goodfellows in some way, shape, or form, and even maybe do our own angel tree or adopt a family just with the girls. January, we've volunteered at the stock show a couple of times, but we're throwing around different ideas of maybe like having a princess dance for the community and let the girls be there in their dresses as well. Just so many different things. We help with the chamber banquet in the spring and award the like business of the year and stuff like that. But I really want to, and the board's vision is to create more events where the girls can give back or donate to causes in the community and let them learn about the importance of taking care of one another in our community.
Well, I can tell you, Big Red Brand is all for that. We will help
Love
you
it.
with some of those things.
Thank you.
For sure. So, okay, so this is a fun question. What is your favorite memory of all the pageant years?
Oh my goodness.
That's a hard one,
That's a
right?
hard
I should have
question,
given
yeah.
you a lot more time to think about that, right?
I will say the year I won was super cool because I'd been in a really, really awful wreck that summer. And I was still very banged up and injured, and I won. And I just remember it being so emotional because I was like, I did it. I totally did it, even banged up. And I had done it every year, and I think I would get like first or second runner-up every single year, and I just wanted a crown. And so it was so cool to finally get it. But I will say over the years, there's been so many when you see girls who do it year after year, and they finally get it, and like it's like the pure shock on their face while you're announcing, and I try to not get choked up, like I try to just keep my composure, but you're so excited for them because they've worked so hard. It's become like a family tradition for us.
That's what I was going to say. It's kind of
So,
a family thing, right?
I loved when my sister won, my two nieces. You just
genetic, maybe a
It
little bit.
runs in the family.
Or I don't give them a choice. I just tell them you have
There's
to
always
do
the
this.
genetics and then the environmental, right? Maybe
Yeah.
it's a little bit of both, right?
Yeah,
So
no, there's been lots of good memories. It's been going on since like 1974, I think. So
Wow.
there's been lots of pageant
amazing.
highlights over the years. I think this might be true. I'm almost certain it is, but I think the pageant actually started before the first Dove Fest or something like that. It was like there's some connection between like the pageant. I don't remember what year we had our very, very first Dove Fest, but it was right about that same time, and the pageant got started, and then even years when we may not have had a big festival, like the pageant was the big thing, and so I just want it to stay that way.
well, it sounds like you've definitely got it, especially now that you've got it as an organization on its
So
own,
excited.
and like you've got a great future.
Yeah.
It's bright and shiny.
It is
right?
shiny,
It's
yeah.
very sparky.
Very sparky.
So we thought that it might be fun to get you guys some more followers on
Yeah.
your page and stuff. So we thought we would provide like a giveaway for folks that want to follow your page,
Yep.
like if they're not already. So
I
like
would love that.
follow, and then we'll help track that and put you into a drawing. And we have some fun little things here.
Yeah.
This is actually Melissa Gregg made this.
Oh,
of
she's
course, and
so
it says
talented.
dramatic. So this is our drama queen
Drum Queen
mug.
Okay.
It looks
Yeah.
really good. Yeah. And then we've got a headband that's very
A
sparky.
sparky one.
Right,
Yes.
With rainbows, and
Oh
my
there
gosh,
you
how
go.
cute.
this.
I love
It's
that.
really hard to-
That's
Do you know what this is?
it's a crown.
Well, of course it's a crown, and my head's too big for it. Kara had this on earlier, but
So cute.
this is for like when you. Well, here, let's put it on you.
On me.
Like, right, so like you're a little
my
kid.
gosh.
So like when you're giving them a bath, right? That like
Oh,
keeps the
how
water.
sweet.
I know, right?
Oh, okay.
And it's like totally on theme, right? So yeah.
Love it.
So we know that little kids are not on Facebook, but we figured that their mamas might like this.
Absolutely.
And we've got some edible bubbles. I mean, okay, it's out there, right? But
Edible.
like you blow them.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
they made
Like,
this now.
and we've got a little shiny lip gloss that looks like a. Like
And you know
a
what? We can
popsicle.
throw in a couple tickets to the pageant.
Oh, that's
too.
a fun
That'd be
idea.
fun.
We'll throw in a
Right.
couple tickets, and in the pink theme, we have our Team KP bracelets that we did this summer for our. She's everyone's niece. My niece Kendall, who was in a terrible accident in the summer. She's on our board, and so we did a fundraiser. But yeah, we can throw in some pink bracelets and free tickets to the pageant.
Great. Awesome.
Well, that sounds fun. So be sure we're going to tag them in
Is there a website
everything.
or Facebook page?
It's a
or
group on
anything?
Facebook.
Okay.
Miss Hamilton County Dove Festival Pageant Organization.
All right.
You know, that would be a great project at some point.
I've got to
for
figure out a
Hannah.
shorter name.
Oh, I wasn't saying that. I'm
Oh.
saying like that would be that could be something the bigger brand could help your team to learn to build their website.
That'd be
Right,
fun.
we can
We
work
need
on
help.
that. Wow.
Yes.
So to be determined. That will be, yeah. So,
Okay.
all right.
All right. So, one of the things we like to do whenever we finish up is we have a little bit of fill in the blank fun. So very, very simple.
Now I'm nervous.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
not.
So for you, Hamilton County is.
Hamilton County is home.
Yeah.
Hamilton County has been so good to my family, especially with our accident that Kendall had this summer. It has blown us away, the amount of love and support and prayers, and people just show up, and it's home, and we take care of each other. Small towns, you can get caught up in the whole, there's always a controversy or some drama, there's always something in small towns, but when push comes to shove, Hamilton County takes care of each other, and
There
it's
you go.
home. And when you're from Hamilton, you are probably the most blessed you could be as far as calling a place home. And we have seen it this summer more than we ever have. We've been here forever. We know we're extremely blessed, but this summer has been life-changing and eye-opening, and it's home.
Well said.
I love that. And there's been lots of prayers, and I know that there will continue to be
Yeah,
lots of prayers.
absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thank you so
Fun.
much.
Thank
This is a fun
you.
one.
Yeah,
It's,
thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Next time I'll bring my crown.
There you go. Absolutely.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Even better. Oh,
I
I've
think
got,
it
I've got
would be
one you can
really
borrow.
fun to do like everybody bring their crowns one year. Like that, maybe that's for the next anniversary, the big
Mine
anniversary.
is so rusty and ratchet looking, but it would be cool. I've always wanted to see the evolution
That would be
because they're massive now, and I love how regal and just big and beautiful. And I'm not
not
Yeah,
not
but-
not.
I'm not knocking what we had back in the day, but it was.
like
that's just what you had back then. So I would. That would be a cool
would
series.
It would be so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Thanks for spending time with us today. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you follow Heart of Hamilton County on Spotify, YouTube, and Facebook so you never miss a story. And if you know someone whose story Hamilton County needs to hear, send them our way. Bye, y'all.